High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a huge topic, but what if you could tackle it without jumping straight to medication? Well, today we are counting down the 10 most effective natural ways to lower your blood pressure, and we're ranking them by their sheer power. Let's dive in and see which lifestyle changes pack the biggest punch.
It's the big question, right? And for so many people, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. Making changes to your lifestyle can have a truly profound impact. In this explainer, we're going to walk you through exactly how it's done, step by step.
But okay, before we get into all the solutions, we have to understand the problem. What is high blood pressure, really? Knowing what's going on inside your body is the key to understanding why all the tips we're about to cover work so well.
So hypertension is just the medical term for high blood pressure, and it really all comes down to these two numbers. If your reading hits 140/90 or higher, that's considered hypertensive. Think of it like this. That top number, the systolic, is the pressure in your arteries when your heart squeezes to pump blood out. And the bottom number, diastolic, is the pressure when your heart relaxes between beats. We want both of those numbers to be lower.
Now here's why it's so critical. It's often called a silent risk because you usually don't feel any symptoms. But behind the scenes, that constant high pressure is putting a strain on your entire system, and that dramatically increases the risk for all of these really serious conditions. So taking action isn't just about a number, it's about prevention. It's about protecting your future.
All right, let's get to the main event. It is time for the countdown. We're going to start with numbers 10 down to 6. Now, these are all lifestyle changes with a proven, measurable impact. They might seem small on their own, but trust me, they are fantastic building blocks for better health.
Kicking us off at number 10 is something super easy to add to your diet: flaxseed.
Yep, just adding some flaxseed to your meals can lead to an average reduction of about 3 points. So what's the magic? Well, the science points to its omega-3s, which seem to protect these important little molecules in our bodies that help regulate blood pressure. It's a small change, for sure, but hey, it's a great start. Okay, so from something you can add to your diet, let's talk about something you might want to subtract. Coming in at number 9 is cutting back on alcohol. Cutting back can lower your blood pressure by about 4 points. And the reason why is pretty fascinating. A high alcohol intake can actually make your arteries thicker and stiffer over time, which makes it harder for blood to flow through. So, less alcohol means your blood vessels stay more flexible and healthy.
Speaking of strength, let's move on to number 8. We're hitting the weights. And strength training isn't just for building bigger muscles. It turns out it's an incredible tool for your heart health, too. And the payoff? You're looking at about a 4-point reduction on average. The key player here seems to be a molecule called nitric oxide. Strength training actually encourages your body to make more of it. And nitric oxide basically tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, which is exactly what we want.
All right, let's head from the gym back into the kitchen. At number 7, we've got another dietary powerhouse: potassium. This mineral is absolutely crucial because it helps your body balance out sodium levels. Think of them like two ends of a seesaw.
Getting enough potassium, somewhere between 3,500 and 5,000 milligrams a day, can lead to another 4-point drop. And don't worry, you don't have to just eat bananas all day. Avocados, white beans, almonds, pumpkin seeds, they're all packed with the stuff.
And rounding out this first block, at number 6, we have a surprisingly powerful vegetable: beets. Specifically, drinking beet juice seems to be incredibly effective.
This one can get you about a 5-point reduction. And guess what's doing the hard work here? Yep, it's our old friend, nitric oxide, again. See, beets are full of nitrates, and your body is amazing at converting those nitrates right into nitric oxide, helping to relax those blood vessel walls and just improve your overall blood flow. Okay, take a breath. We just covered 5 fantastic strategies, but now we're moving into the top 5. These are the heavy hitters. These are the lifestyle changes that the research shows have the single biggest impact on lowering blood pressure. Let's go.
Kicking off our top 5 is the one we've probably all heard a million times: cutting back on salt. It's advice that's been around forever. And you know what? It's been around for a very, very good reason.
Slashing your salt intake can lower your blood pressure by an average of 5.5 points. And for some people who are more sensitive to salt, that effect can be even bigger. This really means it's time to become a detective and start reading those food labels, because salt hides in so many processed foods. Okay, now for a really surprising one at number 4. This isn't about what you eat or how much you move. It's about how you breathe.
Slow, deep breathing exercises have a direct calming effect on your entire nervous system.
And the result is an impressive 6-point reduction. We're talking about just 5 cycles of deep belly breathing, where your exhale is a little longer than your inhale. It's a simple practice that can immediately help lower your heart rate and your blood pressure. It's like a secret weapon you can use anywhere, anytime.
Breaking into our top 3, we've got a true cornerstone of heart health: cardio, or aerobic exercise. We're talking about things like going for a brisk walk, a run, cycling, swimming, anything that gets your heart pumping.
Getting in your cardio regularly can deliver a massive 8-point drop in blood pressure. The general goal is at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week. When you do that, you're not just lowering your blood pressure, you're improving your entire cardiovascular system, making your heart stronger and way more efficient. Our runner-up coming in at number 2 is weight reduction. You see, carrying excess weight puts a constant 24/7 strain on your heart. It has to work so much harder just to pump blood all throughout your body. This is huge. Losing about 10 kilograms, which is around 22 pounds, can result in a staggering 10-point reduction. There's even a simple rule of thumb. For every single kilogram you lose, your blood pressure can drop by about 0.5 to 2 points. The impact here is just massive.
And here we are, at the top of our list, the number 1 most effective single lifestyle change for lowering blood pressure, according to all the data, is following the DASH diet.
This approach can lower your blood pressure by an incredible 11 points on average. And DASH actually stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. I mean, it was literally designed from the ground up for this one specific purpose. And wow, do the results speak for themselves.
So what is this miracle diet? Well, it's actually not a miracle at all. It's just a really smart pattern of eating. It's designed to tackle high blood pressure from every angle. You're boosting your potassium from fruits and vegetables to help balance out sodium. You're getting nitrates from leafy greens to produce that vessel-relaxing nitric oxide. It's a powerful multi-pronged attack that, as you can see, is all about adding good stuff in, not just severe restriction.
Phew! We've just counted down 10 incredibly powerful strategies that you can use on their own. But that brings up a really important question. What happens when you start putting them all together? To answer that, we're not just going to guess. Let's look at some real-world science. A study called the TRIUMPH study did exactly this. They took a group of people with high blood pressure and put them on a comprehensive program. We're talking dietary coaching, physical activity guidance, the whole shebang.
And here it is. This is the big aha moment. After just 4 months, the group that made these lifestyle changes saw their blood pressure drop by about 12.5 points. Get this, that is the same effect you'd expect to get from taking a common blood pressure medication. This proves, right here, that a dedicated lifestyle approach can be every bit as powerful.
Okay, so we've gone through the science, we've gone through the rankings, and we've seen what is truly possible. Now the spotlight shifts from the information to you. I just love this quote from the founder of the DASH diet. It shows you the whole philosophy. The most effective strategy we have wasn't designed to be extreme or impossible to follow. It was designed to be practical, sustainable, and enjoyable for real people. And that's the spirit behind all of these tips. And that brings us to the final, and I think the most important question of all. After seeing this list, what is your first step going to be? You don't have to do all 10 things tomorrow, just pick one. Will you add some flaxseed to your morning oatmeal? Go for a brisk walk after dinner? Or maybe try that slow breathing exercise right now. The power to make a real change is in your hands. The only question is, where will you begin?